Okay, today we will discuss about network layer. Actually, this is fifth unit, right? So we know about network layer from the OSI reference model. So in OSI reference model, there are seven layers, right? From bottom to top, physical layer, data link layer. Next, third one is the network layer, right? We know the information about. I already learned fully information about physical layer. At the same time, data link layer also. So at the same time, data link layer also contains two types of sublayers, that is called LLC and MAC. So that is entire information available in the fourth unit, right? So coming to the fifth unit, in fifth unit there is a some topics about network layer topics, right? So these are the topics. See all of you on the screen. So design issues of network layer. Next, routing algorithms. Some of the routing algorithms are available in network or network layer. So there is a network. In that network, there are more number of intermediate nodes, right? So any kind of information that is called packets. Packets, which layer the information in the form of packets transmitted in OS reference model or TCP/IP, and no doubt that is one of the only one layer that is called network, right? So the network layer transmitting the packets in the internet, right? So that packet information from node to node, right? So how much time taking from one node to another node, at the same time from source node to target node. That is we will mention. So by using the algorithms, right? So there are different kind of algorithms like dictionary vector routing, shortest path routing, link state routing, hierarchical routing, right? Broadcast routing. So there are multicast routing, number of routing algorithms. Very much important about routing algorithms. Okay, na? So network layer is one of the important for routing algorithms only. So 100 to 200% any two routing algorithms, okay, na, in AND exams compulsory. So that's why each and everyone must and should listen carefully. So here this is the syllabus available in network layer. That is called fifth unit. So distinct, here are design issues of network layer, routing algorithms of network layer. So optimality principles, okay, and shortest path routing algorithm, flooding, distance vector routing, link state routing, hierarchical routing, broadcast routing, multicast routing, congestion control. These are all the topics, okay, comes from the network layer. So here coming to the different kinds of questions. Okay, they are asking in index. So explain design issues of the network layer. అట్లా అడగొచ్చు. Or discuss services provided to the transport layer by the network layer. Actually, the physical layer services are provided to the upper layer. The upper layer called the data link layer. The entire data link layer services are provided to the upper layer. That is called network layer. The network layer, entire network layer information or services provided to the upper layer. That upper layer is also known as transport layer. That's why discuss the services provided to the transport layer. Ikkada, so one of the important point is the network layer services అన్ని కూడా transfer to the transport layer are provided to the transport layer. Why? Because upper layer transport layer. ఓకేనా, మనకి నెట్వర్క్ లేయర్ తర్వాత ఉండే లేయర్ ఏంటంటే transport layer. That's why the entire information or services provided to the transport layer. ఏ సర్వీసెస్ నెట్వర్క్ లేయర్ సర్వీసెస్, రైట్? సో అట్లా అడగచ్చు. Discuss about services provided to the transport layer by the network layer, or how connection oriented and connectionless services are implemented. Explain. ఇలా అడగచ్చు. 100%. This is one of the important question. Difference between connection oriented and connectionless, right? అట్లా అడగచ్చు. Or compare the virtual circuit and datagram within the subnet. మీరు ఎవరికైనా ఇది అర్థమవుతుందా? కంపేర్ ద విర్చువల్ సర్క్యూట్ అండ్ డేటాగ్రామ్. ఇదే పైన ఉన్నదే ఇది. పైన ఏంటన్నాడు? కనెక్షన్ ఓరియంటెడ్. కనెక్షన్ ఓరియంటెడ్ అంటే విర్చువల్ సర్క్యూట్స్, ఓకేనా, అండ్ కనెక్షన్ లెస్ అంటే డేటాగ్రామ్. సో విర్చువల్ కనెక్షన్ ఓరియంటెడ్ కి one protocol is available, that is called TCP, transmission control protocol, right, which is used for data transmission based upon the connection oriented services. And coming to the datagram. Datagram is one of the connectionless services, right? So one of the protocol is available. for connectionless services. That protocol is also known as UDP, User Datagram Protocol. Listen all of you carefully. So TCP and UDP, there are two types of protocols available for the purpose of transmitting the packets, either connection oriented or connectionless. For the connection oriented, TCP's protocol is available. For the connectionless, UDP protocol is available, right? So don't worry, there are two separate protocols are available, TCP and UDP. So UDP is also known as datagram. TCP is also known as virtual circuits. So virtual circuit is also known as connection oriented. Okay, and datagram is also known as connectionless service. Listen carefully. Remember, and coming to the next, discuss about different routing algorithms in details. And అడగొచ్చు లేదా specific some and discuss shortest path routing. What is flooding and discuss. Or sometimes you differentiate and explain adaptive and non-adaptive routing algorithms. What are the adaptive algorithms and what are the non-adaptive algorithms? We will discuss, right? Next one, describe hierarchical broadcast, hierarchical separate, broadcast separate, and multiple. ఇక్కడ మనకి కామా ఉండాలి, hierarchical, broadcast and multicasting routing. ఇట్లా different any few, okay, or any 2 or 3 algorithms, distance vector or shortest path, or broadcast or multicast, different. They are asking 2 or 3, okay, routing algorithms in a query. Finally, discuss about different congestion control algorithms in details and discuss reasons for occurrence of congestion. Congestion form avadడానికి reasons ఏంటి? Okay, suggest some algorithms to control congestion. Control ని ఎలా మనం congestion control అంటే congestion ని ఎలా కంట్రోల్ చేస్తాం? So there are some examples. Leaky bucket algorithm. By using the leaky bucket algorithm, we can control the congestion, right? So we will explain, right? We will discuss about leaky bucket. What is the leaky bucket algorithm? Okay. So how control the congestion in the network? And discussed one by one. So these are the questions. Okay, na? Comes from the 5th unit. Very, very, very important compared to all. Okay, na? 5th unit. So here, listen carefully. So this is the first one. First one means explain the design issues of the network layer, discuss the services provided to the transport layer by the network, and how connection oriented and connectionless services implemented, and finally compare the virtual circuit and datagram circuit. These are same question and oriented and connectionless, connection oriented, right? So here coming to the syllabus. Network layer design issues. We know the information about network layer. The network layer is one of the layer, right? Third layer of the OSI reference model. Okay. So the network layer is used for the purpose of transmitting the packets in the network. So we know the information about the network. There are individual nodes are available. These are all individual nodes are interconnected one to other by using the number of cables, right? The any kind of information that is called network information kabatti packet information. So here number of packets are transmitted based upon the connection oriented service or connectionless service, right? Our intention is select some of the packets. That's some of the packets are transmitted, okay, via different kind of nodes in the network and deliver to the particular target machine or target terminal, right? So that is the design issues we have. Here the more number of services of network layer provided to the upper layer. Upper layer is called transport layer. ఇక్కడ మనకి నెట్వర్క్ లేయర్ డిజైన్ ఇష్యూస్ లో ఫస్ట్ చెప్పుకునేది దీస్ ఇష్యూస్ ఇంక్లూడింగ్ ద సర్వీస్ ప్రొవైడెడ్ టు ద ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ లేయర్ అండ్ ద ఇంటర్నల్ డిజైన్ ఆఫ్ ద సబ్నెట్. ఇక్కడ మనకి సబ్నెట్ ఉంది అండ్ సూపర్ నెట్ ఉంది. సూపర్ నెట్ సబ్నెట్ మనం యాక్చువల్ గా దేర్ ఆర్ మోర్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ సబ్నెట్స్ ఇంటర్ కనెక్టెడ్ అండ్ కలెక్టివ్లీ ఫార్మ్ ఏ సింగిల్ నెట్వర్క్ దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ సూపర్ నెట్. సో పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద నెట్వర్క్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో నోన్ యాజ్ సబ్నెట్, రైట్? ఇక్కడ సబ్నెట్ గురించి ఎందుకు చెప్పాలంటే దేర్ ఇస్ a network, that network in a oval shape, right? Oval shape, right? In the oval, number of nodes are connected. Number of nodes are connected, right? In between the system, I mean in between the network. That is one of the major network. So outside of the network, there is another router. That router is treated as a subnet. Listen, all of you, this is one of the important questions. There is a network. In that network, more number of nodes are interconnected, right? One node to another node, right? For example, there are 50 nodes. The 50 nodes interconnected within the region that is called network, major network or super network. So outside of this network, there is another router, right? So that router, by using the router, there is a connection established to the destination node in the form of LAN, right? That LAN is subnetwork. See, this is the information. So there is a host 1 and host 2, user 1, user 2. From user 1 to user 2, more number of packets are transmitted, right? So via carrier equipment. This is the carrier equipment, right? And I mean network. Carrier equipment is also known as network. This is the network, right? So in this network, there are more number of rotors are available. Rotor A, B, C, D, E. So in between the rotors, there are connections are formed. Why? Because this is the connection-oriented network. There are more number of connections are established, right? So by using the connections from source to destination, right, the connections are formed successfully, right? Actually, this is one of the network, and another F is a outside of the rotor. This is also called as rotor, right? This rotor is connected with LAN to the destination. Destination H2, source H1. H1 to main rotor rotor at the same time in the network. And the carrier equipment connection, right? But here there is a subnetwork. This is called subnetwork. Listen all of you carefully. This is called subnetwork. Subnetwork ni main network ni mano interconnect chestam. E rotor ki E rotor. E and F, there are two different rotors. By using these two rotors, we can connect, right? So there is a connection established successfully from source to destination. Source 1, that is called H1, also having a process 1, right? That process 1 send, okay, from A to B or A to C. Select one path. Here there are two paths are available from A, right? A to B and A to C. So which path is selected? That is one of the query. So based upon the line cost, actually at a time, each and every link also having a cost. That is also known as line cost. 1 second, okay, R2, R5, and 8, and at the same time 2, 4, and 3. So here calculate all line costs. So which one is the least line cost? So that path is select first. So here from A to B, only one. A to C, 2. Not only A to C, but A to F, we can calculate. So this is 1. For example, 2, 1, right? And 1. 2, 1, 1, total 4. Here 2, 3, 5. For example, here 3, 8. Here 2, 10. So the here from A to via B reach to a destination to F, total line cost 10. But here from A to via C reach to the F, that is a line cost is 4. 2, 1, 1, 4. So that's where we are selecting a path from A to C, C to E, E to F. That is it. Sometimes here 1, it is also 1, it is also 1, it is also 1. Here 1, 1, 1, 1, 4. Here also 4. So if you select it anywhere from these two lines. So here this is the information about connection oriented. So from H1 to H2, the number of packets are delivered via different kinds of nodes based upon the routing algorithms. So this is one of the environment of the network layer protocol, right? So this is the information about here rotor D, not only D, these are all rotors, right? So this is packet, first packet, right? Packet, it travel, okay, from A to C. So this is the packet and these are the rotors. This is also rotor. This is the LAN separate. So sub network. This is another network, right? So from H1 to H2, number of packets are transmitted. So this is the network information. one of the major network and other one is the subnetwork, right? Major network and subnetwork. Then coming to the next one. So services are provided to the transport layer. So how the services provided by the network layer to transport layer? In this a process, some of the goals in your mind must and should ga some of the goals manu remain చేసుకోవాలి. So what are? So here the services should be implemented of the router technology. మనకి we know the information about routing, right? Our routing process. Each and every node must having a routing table. So that routing table having particular information. Particular information means that router table contains its own root address, at the same time intermediate in the same way, okay, of the node addresses, at the same time destination address, okay. So and the source address, intermediate nodes addresses, and at the same time destination address, no? So that kind of information is available in the router. So first must knowing about what is root, what is router, what is router table, right? So each and every terminal or node must be maintained router table. Why? That kind of information knowing before transmitting any kind of packet, okay, na, in the network. Next one, the transport layer. The transport layer should be shielded from the number, type, and topology of the routes present. Means the transport layer either connection oriented or connectionless, transferring the information, that is called packets. So first to specify the connection oriented services or connectionless services, that is called TCP services or UDP services. That is the service number, packet number, type, route number, and topology, bus topology or star topology or mesh topology or hybrid topology, whatever it is, specify must. At the same time, that kind of information is also available at router, right? So that is the information. Next, third one, the network address is made available to the transport layer. Each and every time the transport layer maintain each and every network address, either the subnet address or main network address, right? I mean that is called supernet address. Yeah, network address made available to the transport layer should use a uniform number or numbering plan, even cross LANs and WANs, across LANs and WANs or WANs. So there are more number of LANs and WANs are available, right? These are all LANs and WANs are connected, interconnected. Okay, so there is a WAN, wide area network. That wide area network contains more number of sub networks. That each and every sub network information also available at a network layer. At the same time transport, right? So these goals are must be mind, must be in your mind, right? Before transmitting any kind of packet in the network. సో కమింగ్ టు ద మనం అంటాం ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ లేయర్ లో మనం వచ్చేటప్పటికి ఎట్లా ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ చేస్తామంటే సర్వీసెస్ నెట్వర్క్ లేయర్ షుడ్ బి కనెక్షన్ లెస్ అనుకుంది. ద ప్రిమిటివ్స్ ఆర్ సెండ్ ప్యాకెట్ అనేది సిగ్నల్ పంపిస్తాం, దాని తర్వాత రిసీవ్ ప్యాకెట్ సిగ్నల్ పంపిస్తాం. Send receives here the based upon the here the transformation and receiving policy done based upon the request sender and receive. So coming implementation of connection less service. For the connectionless service, so there is a one protocol is available. Connectionless service protocol is also known as UDP. That is called datagram, right? So this is called datagram subnet for the connectionless. So if connectionless service is offered, the network packets are injected into the subnet individually and routed independently of each other. మీరు ఈ పాయింట్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి, independently and individually routed, right? So here for that there is a one type of protocol is available, that is called UDP protocol, right? User datagram protocol. That's why datagrams. Datagrams means connectionless, no doubt. Coming to the connection oriented. So connection oriented service is used a path from source router or source to destination or source router to destination router, right? So must be established a connection before any kind of packet can be sent. So a connection, that connection is also called VCN. VC means virtual connection or virtual circuit. Virtual circuit means connection oriented. Remember all this. Virtual circuit means connection oriented. Connectionless datagram services, right? So virtual circuit subnet by based upon the virtual circuit or virtual datagram virtual subnet. So we can send a number of packets from sender to receiver or source to destination. So see, this is the example diagram. Very carefully, listen all of you. Without a lesson, out for a quarter, 80% can't understand from the textbook, from the PPTs, etc. No doubt, I'm sure. So listen very carefully. చూడటానికి చాలా సింపుల్ గా ఉంది, కానీ మీకు ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లో మీరు ఇండివిజువల్ గా అర్థం చేసుకోలేదు. సో దట్స్ వై మీరు ఎక్కడ ఎట్లా ఉన్నా కానీ అన్కాన్షియస్ మోడ్ లో ఉన్న ఒక్కసారి మీరు బయటకు వచ్చి కనెక్షన్ ఓరియంటెడ్ డేటాగ్రామ్ అంటే కనెక్షన్లెస్, clear routing with a datagram subnet means connectionless services. This is called connectionless, right? Subnet. So see, some of the information is available in connectionless. That information means H1 is the source, H2 is the destination, right? So here process P1 transmitting more number of packets to process P2, right? So here with respect to A, this is A, B, C, D, E, F. These are all routers, right? So in a network, there are A to E routers. And outside of the network, there is one router is available that is called F. That is also known as subnet router. So see, A's table means with respect to A, how the data packets are transmitted by using the datagram service, by using the connectionless. There are no connections, right? సో ఇమేజినరీ పార్ట్ కనెక్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయని చెప్పి మనం కనెక్షన్ లెస్ సర్వీస్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాం, రైట్? యూడిపి సర్వీసెస్. ఇన్ యూడిపి సర్వీసెస్ హౌ ద డేటా ప్యాకెట్స్ ఆర్ ట్రాన్స్మిటెడ్ అనే కదా. సో హియర్ విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు ఏ స్టేబుల్, అయ్యా దిస్ ఇస్ ఏ అనేది రోటర్. విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు ఏ మనకి ఎట్లా వస్తాయి, ఎట్లా అంటే సర్వీసెస్ మనం ఏ టు బి, ఏ టు సి, ఏ టు డి ఎట్లా వెళ్తుంది మనం చెప్తాం, రైట్? విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు ఏ ఇనిషియల్ లేటర్. ఇనిషియల్ గా ఏం జరుగుతుందంటే ఏ నుంచి ఏకి కనెక్షన్ ఏమైనా ఉందా, చెక్అవుట్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ. విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు ఏ టు ఏ ఏదైనా ఉందా, లేదు. సో దట్స్ వై ఇక్కడ ఐఫన్ ఉంది. ఏ టు ఏ దెర్ ఇస్ నో కనెక్షన్, రైట్? ఏ టు బి ఉందా, ఏ టు బి ఉంది, ఓకేనా? ఏ టు బి ఉంది, ఏ టు బికి కనెక్షన్ ఉంది. నెక్స్ట్ విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు ఏ కాబట్టి ఏ టు సికి ఉందా, ఏ టు సికి కనెక్షన్ ఉంది, ఏ టు సికి సి ఉంది, రైట్? ఏ టు డికి కనెక్షన్ ఉందా? Is there any connection from A to D? Yes, but there is no direct connection. Via B, there is a connection. Andukane A to D via B, right? There is a connection. 100% connection undi. Okay, wireless connection via B. Andukane D ki BS. A to D, there is a connection. Yes, 100% via C. Okay, na A to E via C connection undi. Na. Yes, is it clear all of you? Respond. Yes, Arjun, respond. Are you here? Are you understanding? I hope you understand. Or ever understood. Right? So from A to E via C, there is a connection. From A to F, A and F, A to F. So here from A to F, there are two, via B to D, E, F, via A, C, E, F, right? So that's why here we are selecting C, via C, A to F. ఇట్లా వచ్చిందని ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చాడు, via eta అంట, via this route, right? So this is called initial table, right? So destination line. Coming to the latter, next ఏం జరుగుతుంది, A to A ఉందా? లేదు. నెక్స్ట్ A to B ఉంది. ఉంది కదా? A to B. A to B అయిన తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ A to C. A to C ఉంది. నెక్స్ట్ A to D. A to D ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ మనం via B. A to D via B. A to E. A to E via B వచ్చాడు అని చెప్పాలి. A to B అంటే via B. ఇందాక ఇటు వెళ్ళాం కదా? రైట్. సో A to F via B నే F వచ్చింది. దట్ ఈస్ ద లెటర్. వన్స్ ఇట్ సెలెక్ట్ అయిన తర్వాత ఓకే ఇగో 1 2 3 and 4 ఎట్లా వస్తుందో చెప్పండి. ఈజ్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? A table with respect to A initial and later. So here these tables contains rotor information, that is called routing information. So coming to the with respect to C's and with respect to E rotor, with respect to C, A నుంచి C కి ఏమైనా ఉందా? ఉంది. A నుంచి B కి, మరి C నుంచి B కి ఉందా? C to B, C B via A ఉంది. అదిగో A వేసింది. C ఉంది కదా? B, C నుంచి B కి ఇట్లా వెళ్ళొచ్చు, కానీ via A వెళ్ళాను అంటారు. రైట్? విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు C via A. విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు C to C ఉందా? C నుంచి C కి కనెక్షన్ ఏం లేదు. దెర్ ఇస్ నో కనెక్షన్. దట్స్ వే ఐ ఫైండ్. సో C to D ఉందా? ఉంది. D. C to D, D ఉంది. C to E, E ఉంది. Okay, C to F via E. That is the C table. Coming to the E table. With respect to E, there is a rotor. E rotor నుంచి connections. E to A ఉందా? A. E to A. అంటే with respect to E కాబట్టి A via C తీసుకుంటాడు. రైట్? కనెక్షన్, there is a connection. C నుంచి A కి ఉంది. రైట్? with respect to A to అంటే E to A or A to E. ఇప్పుడు B. P2 ఏముందా? ఉంది. B నుంచి D to E ఇలా ఉంది. B నుంచి A కి వచ్చి, A నుంచి C కి వచ్చి రావడం కంటే B నుంచి D, D నుంచి E కాబట్టి via D ఉంది. A to అక్కడ మనకి E to B అంటాం. E to B via D. E to C డైరెక్ట్ C ఉంది. E to D డైరెక్ట్ D ఉంది. E to E there is no direct connection. E to E. So that's why I found. E to F, right? E to F. Clear? So this is the information, wireless information or subnet information or datagram information, right? Connectionless services. Explain about connectionless datagram services అని అడిగితే ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ వేసి ఈ యొక్క టేబుల్స్ with respect to A, with respect to C, with respect to E, okay, వేసుకుంటే బెటర్. నాట్ ఓన్లీ with respect to A, C, E, నీ ఇష్టం D అనే తీసుకో. ఓకే, అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం B అనే తీసుకో. ఇక్కడ మనం B పెట్టుకోండి. సో there is a different kinds of routers are available in the network based upon particular router. With respect to particular router, accessing the information from node one router to another router. Right? This is the routing with a datagram subnet. So next the information ఇదే ఉంటుంది అక్కడ కూడా. నెక్స్ట్ ఎట్లా వెళ్ళిందని చెప్పడం. అందుకని ఇదంతా మీరు థియరీ చదువుకున్నా మీకు ఈ పాయింట్స్ అర్థం అవ్వు. అందుకని ఇప్పుడు వింటే ఇప్పుడు చదవండి, అర్థం. రైట్? సో ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ ఆఫ్ కనెక్షన్ ఓరియంటెడ్ సర్వీసెస్. ఓకే, కనెక్షన్లెస్ we can transmit it successfully based upon or with respect to A, B, C, D, etc. So some of the information also available in connection oriented method. First, before transmitting any kind of information or packets from sender to receiver or source to destination, first establishing a connection or connections from source to destination. Here see, this is one of the example diagram for connection oriented or virtual circuit subnet. So this is the entire information about connection oriented. Clearly observed one by one, all of you. So host, here there are three hosts: host 1, host 2, host 3, right? Host 1 having process 1, host 2 also having process 2, host 3 process 3. So for the purpose of transmitting packets from sender to receiver, the hosts are trying to or wanted to transmit, right? So first there is a connection established, right? See, in an example, consider the situation. H1 has established a connection 1. H1 no connection 1 establish చేసింది, right, with host 2. Host 2 తో, here host 2, right, అలా ఉంచండి. It is remembered as the first entry in each of the routing table. ఎప్పుడైతే కనెక్షన్ ఇలా పెట్టామో ఆ రూటింగ్ టేబుల్లో ఒకటి మనం వేసేసేయాలి. లిసన్ కేర్ఫుల్లీ. ఏంటి 1 2 లే కనిపిస్తున్నాయి, రైట్. 1 2 మీన్స్ connection 1, 2 means connection 2, 2 connections, right. An example, consider the situation according to diagram, routing with a virtual circuit subnet. So host 1, H1, this is the H1, host 1 has established connection 1, established connection 1. Are you region? Hello, 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 power is off.